this how we actually saw. We have to, when you get onto focus, you have to compose your particular images. This is actually how you compose your particular frame. Okay, there are top 5 composition techniques that helps you create a storytelling frame. This is very much important. So just remember these 5 techniques. Like, there is no hard and fast rule that we have to follow this composition techniques in each either of the composition techniques in each and every frame that you create. You have your own creativity, you can go ahead and create it. That is not a problem. But following these 5 techniques will help you, like, on a basic level, to deliver a story in a systematic way. That's it. So the first one being rule of thirds. So just 1/3 of the particular of the frame is used where the subject is placed and the rest is left empty, is called as the rule of thirds. So this is also called as the golden rule of composition. So this is a major first and primarily used composition technique. So the second one would be the center composition, where the whole frame and you focus your subject only on the center of the frame, at the center of all the 9 boxes. So that is called as the center composition. So you can use this in case you want to deliver a frame where you actually show that how far or how minimalistic this particular subject was there in your particular frame. Next one is called as the leading lines. This helps you show a longer path. So in this particular situation, these are called the wild dogs. So you have the leading lines, the something, you have these things on any path that you see. So as these leading lines converge at a particular point, they actually give you a feel that it has been a long distance of travel. So they have traveled a long distance and they have reached me, and I wanted to show this one, so I followed this composition technique of leading lines. So post which there is something called as the foreground interest. You have a subject in the background and then you have subject in the foreground that does not disturb the subject in the background. They are just present there, but you do not get distracted or disturbed by the subject that is present in the foreground. But this kind of composition is majorly used in films to show something that is hiding in between something. So if they show someone is walking behind the pillar, you will have the camera focusing the people, but you will have pillars that is coming in between the camera and that people. You would when you analyze this particular thing, this is commonly used in a lot of cinematic techniques, and this is called as a foreground interest. So the next one will be filling up the frame. So you have a subject, just go ahead, make it fill the frame completely. So you just fill the frame completely without leaving any space, and this is called as the filling of the frame. Okay, so these are the top 5 composition techniques that you got to use or you can use for you to deliver a storytelling image. Okay, so when we tell this, there is a difference between composition and framing. So any guess on what is the difference between composition and framing? If anyone can tell me, like, what is the difference between a composition and framing, it'll be great. So anyone can tell me what is the difference between composition and framing? Okay. So the major difference, the way in which you arrange the different elements on your frame is called as a composition, and the method in which you draw the attention towards your subject is in the particular frame is called as the framing. So this is the major difference. So now we have learned on how you arrange the subject in a particular frame, like the 5 major composition techniques, and there are 3 major framing techniques that you got to know that will help you create better frames.